in the clinch, right? And from here, you step off, you step forward with this leg, if that leg's the one backwards, and then come here, making contact with your chest on their chest, making sure that your torso stays either slightly forwards or upright.
Never back.
Never want your torso to go beyond vertical that way, because if it does, you're in trouble.
Yeah, I know that one from experience.
Yeah, Dan. So you don't want to be reaching forward with your foot like this to get it, because you'll just get pushed over. So you're stepping forwards with your chest, and this leg comes here, and then you drive your toe down first, next to their heel, and then your heel pops down.
Oh, I like
Exactly
it.
Which
the same.
is what breaks that posture.
Yeah, slightly different.
Right? So if you
There's
break
little
it into,
things. Okay.
I mean, if you're moving quickly, sometimes it looks like you're just swinging your leg, and sometimes you can just swing your leg,
Yeah.
but that heel toe gives you a really powerful pop,
Yeah.
which, and if you do this with good technique, it takes almost no effort. Actually, last time me and Dan sparred in armour, he got me with it and I was just, well, that. So yeah, once again, things not to do. As I said, you don't want to reach forward like this,
Push over.
because then I'll just get pushed over,
Reversed.
right?
Okay.
Does the
And
opposite.
you need to be quick with this motion, otherwise, and you need to
Sorry,
get
if you
behind
just-
there, because if I step here and try and push him over, then it just becomes a contest of strength,
Yeah.
which isn't what you want.
Yeah,
So you may be able to win it,
I'll never win it.
yeah, but you probably won't. So, yeah, they're two big mistakes. Things you do want: chest to chest, hip to hip, knee to knee. You get a lot of people who try and
Stay
do this
connected.
out here, and you've got very little control.
Yeah.
And if you like that,
Close
then
is
I might
good.
be able to recover with my back.
Yeah, that they can recover a lot easier. Meanwhile, here, I mean, if you're going to do this well, you can almost hit them with your chest on the way in to partially break their posture before your foot even goes back there. So, I mean, ideally, you're just going to come in and they're down. Okay, so that's your basic hip throw.
Yeah.
Sorry, basic leg throw or leg sweep. We'll look at that on right and left. So if you want to pair up, convene the hip throw. So from here, what I want to do, this arm is going under. I want that underhook. I'm stepping in here and here,
Oh, yeah.
hopping up and around. Right? Daniel's a good dummy for me because he's actually not a lot shorter than me, and I can get my hip under here.
It's also really good to do against their leading leg.
Yeah, so what we're looking to do here is, first step is, starts very similar to the other one, except, so you still sort of want to go shoulder to shoulder, but you want to get that underhook, and this leg's coming forward to here. Alright? So this is step one. From here, this arm, remember we're doing everything with closed fists because we've got weapons. From here, you're going to squat, and pop your hip into there, then this leg's going to come backwards, and this arm, if you can grab an elbow fan, that's fantastic and cheeky and great. If you can't because you've got a shield or whatever, just try and trap this arm then. And you're going to pop your hip into there. With Dan, he's the same height, so I'm going to the, popping my hip into his groin, popping in and up, and then just rotating through. So that's if they're the same height or taller than you. If they're shorter than you, there's a trick to this. Because if they're shorter, I'm not going to be able to get my hip under their hips. Right? Not with my dodgy knees, it's not going to happen. Right? So as I come in, I'm going to pull them forwards more and not stick my hip into their hip, but into their stomach. And instead of popping into their hip, I'm going to pop into their stomach. Now, on Daniel, this won't work because he's too tall. But if I was going to do that on, say, Yoshi, come here, because me trying to get down here is really not good for my knees. But here, I can, instead of popping his hip, I can pop in on his stomach.
Nice.
And throw it. Alright, so this throw, rather than throwing them backwards, which the other one did, we're going to throw them forwards.
Do you want to demonstrate it on lead leg?
On lead leg.
Yeah.
So,
So you come around here.
oh yeah.
That's a different throw. Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, that's a different throw.
Yeah.
That's the one we just did,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's similar to the one we just did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. That's one of my similar.
Yeah.
No, that's a different throw, and we'll talk about that another night.
Yeah.
3 throws in one night, I think, is enough,
All right.
particularly for a fairly beginner class. All right, so pair up again, same pair as one. All right, and you're versing multiple opponents. Now, the 2 throws we've done so far are what are happening if you're in a grapple face to face. The throw we're going to do next is what happens if you manage to come up behind someone unawares. So if you want to face side onto them. Now, this may seem rather unchivalrous, because this. Right? If I've got a pole axe, I'm probably just going to smash him in the back. However, there is a move that you can do. We call it the violator.
I like it already.
That is a very good way for taking them down. Now, you can do this with a pole arm or sword and board, but we'll just do it with our closed hands today. Basically, Daniel's there, beating on some poor sod, he's cornered in the corner. I just come up and go.
Do it again! Do it again!
Alright, it's called the violator because the first step of this is you step in here, hands on shoulders, or around their head. We're going to do shoulders for safety reasons in drilling. If you had a sword and board, what you'd want to do is in front of the face. If you had a pole arm, you'd be going for the eyes, basically. Because you can't get the neck. That's a no-no, rules-wise.
Oh, okay.
But across the ocular. But for here, just for safety in drills, hands on shoulder. Now, as you pull them back here, you want to thrust your hips into their hips or their back. Right? Bang. And then straight back out. You don't want to pause in this position at all, because then you're off balance as well.
Then they might recover.
Or they might recover, or you might both fall down, or
Yep, yep, yep.
whatever. So this is really a quick bang, just to break the posture. So it's just a quick violation.
Just a quick bang.
Yeah, and then once
Looks like a quick
their posture is violated,
One and done.
yeah, so once they're violated and they're in this position, you just want to either step back this way to drag them down, or shuffle back this way. If they don't go down straight away, keep going back.
Nice.
Done. And the reason why we call that the violator is pretty self-explanatory. It's like the conversation we had after we had the 15-year-old training that day. Oh
Yeah.
no. And this one, he's like, Daniel violated.
Yeah.
And it's like, yes, we caught it on film.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the violator. So, an extremely useful takedown from behind.
Love it.
Things that you don't want to do, because you may be, and you're most likely, running up to them to do this. Right? One thing you don't want to do is, as you hit them, just come too far forwards, because then you're off balance for one, and if your weight ends up on them, even if he doesn't manage to throw me, my weight ends up on him, it's extremely hard to get him back into that position. Right, so that's what you don't want to do. And the other thing you don't want to do is to just run up and hit him with your chest and squish him into your mate in the corner. Because that's not doing anyone any good. Then it just end up being a big, armoured sandwich. So you want to, if he is facing that way, you want to come up really quick, stop, thrust, before he has a chance to go, oh shit.
Makes sense.
Okay,
You pulled into the left there because it was easier to get him down.
I don't know.
And also for the drills, try not to pull them straight back because you could knee them in the back.
Yeah,
So
Look,
to the left or to the right.
yeah. And
That's why.
basically, what we're going to do,
Wondering. I was wondering.
just to start with, because getting dumped on your back over and over and over again isn't pleasant, we're just going to come up, go bang, and stop at this position.
So this position you're pretty screwed.
Yeah. From here, you've got,
Yeah.
right? And if they do start going down, catch them, be like, come on little fella. And if you have to gently if you can ease their fall, do it. It's like learning a throw and catching them once they're down. gently lowering them. Okay, so do you want to change partners this time? Yeah, why not?